What's up, guys? It's that time again to give my bodybuilding update. It's been a pivotal last couple of weeks for me. A lot has kind of transpired, and the big thing with me over the last couple of weeks was whether or not to compete in 2016 or 2017. I know I've made it pretty clear in the past that 2016 was going to be a competition year. The goal was to, hit the Pro USA in Sacramento, the Pro International, and then hopefully qualify for both the Yorton and the Worlds, and to compete on the world stage in both organizations, the IFPA and WNBF, would definitely be a dream come true. To do that in the same year would be pretty awesome. So that was kind of the goal, and also I was looking forward to possibly getting back on stage with my brother, and also competing with Alberto and Brad. So that was like there was like a lot of goals and a lot of fun ahead for 2016. But some things have changed over the last couple weeks, and I think it kind of started when I posted up a photo of a comparison photos on Instagram of myself from 2011 to 2014, and the improvements I made from the age of 40 to 43. I was kind of like surprised, and not that I didn't think I improved my physique, but not really seeing those two photos compared with each other, and then actually seeing it, I was like, whoa, okay, I actually made some good strides. So it had me thinking, like, well, what if I, take off 2016, and come back in 2017? I mean, even at the age of 44, I still feel like I can make some pretty good improvements, and it just might be my last opportunity to make good strides with my physique, being that I am at the tail end of my career. And then basically seeing Carrie Bolin, who won the IFPA Yorton Cup, the female bodybuilding class, she basically made some huge strides with her physique from the age of 44 to 48. Um, and it was like watching her do her thing, make those improvements, and watching both her and Brian Whitaker. He won the Yorton Cup and he also won the WNBF Worlds. Basically, the improvements he made, and also the conditioning they both brought to the table. You could tell that they squeezed every last drop of effort out of themselves, effort and potential, up to that point. So basically, that got me fired up. I'm like, well, wait a second. If I'm patient and I'm poised, and I do a little bit more investing for 2016 instead of competing, investing and really just training my ass off with no deficits and giving it, that one last hurrah to really see if I could make significant strides with my physique, then the payoff, in 2017 could be a lot better for me. And not just, and when I say payoff, I don't mean just, okay, maybe I could win a world championship like they did, but more so just squeezing every last drop of potential out of my physique. So when I leave this sport, I want to look back on it and have no regrets. Like I want to be able to say comfortably after it's all said and done, I did everything in my power to squeeze everything out of my physique that I had. Basically just getting the best physique that I could possibly bring to the table. I want to say I did that, and there's no questions in my head. And I think I've experienced that thought in 2000. It was about a week before the Capital City show, which is in Sacramento, which is now the Muscle Mayhem. It's about a week before, and I don't know what happened, but basically, or why I did, but basically, I ate a whole entire box of ding dongs, Hostess ding dongs, and why did I choose Hostess ding dongs? I don't know, because Hostess ho hos are a hell of a lot better, but regardless, I ate the whole box. week later, I did the show. I took third place. I was a point shy of second place, I believe. So not that it's a big deal from third place to second place, but it really did eat at me that entire off season. Like, what if I wanted to ate those ding dongs? Would have I have placed higher, gotten second? So basically, I knew in my mind I did not do what I was supposed to do. I did not, squeeze every last drop out of me to get to my full potential. And because of it, there was a lot of regret and a lot of questions. What if I wouldn't have did that? So when I leave this sport, that I don't want that lingering over me and taking that to my grave. Basically, I want to say when it's all said and done, I left that all out on the table, and regardless if I win or lose, I'll be pretty happy because if I win, that just means it's going to be it's going to feel more deserved because I did put it all out there. And if I lose, it just means that there's other bodybuilders that are better than me, and I can live with that because I'm giving everything I got. So that has been part. That was a big part of my decision to wait until 2017. It's the probably last good opportunity for me to basically, try to make significant strides with my physique at my age. And also it's also a great opportunity for me to continue to focus a lot of my energy and my focus on my family and my friends. And no matter how hard I try to balance out the sport and life, and I did a really good job of it in 2014 of making sure my priorities were in order. Let's face it, when we're in a deficit and our body fat gets to extreme levels, we're just not ourselves. We're not always going to feel our normal self, and that affects those around us. And I make every attempt at making sure my family doesn't feel the effects of the sport. But like I said, it's hard not to have them feel some of it. So it'll be nice to not have to worry about being in a deficit and worrying about how my overall mood is, my energy levels, whether or not I can eat at my son's birthday party or my stepdaughter's birthday party or Christmas or Thanksgiving or all the holidays and birthdays. So when I was prepping in 2014, my stepdaughter said, "Are you going to be able to eat on my birthday? I really want you to eat on my birthday." So to not have to worry about that and to let her down, that's going to just feel really good to just basically have a year to where, I could be more relaxed with family, but at the same time, really get after it in the gym and get my strength levels up. And, since I've allowed some body weight to come back on here in the last month, all my lifts are starting to move. My energy, my focus, my drive in the gym it feels like when I was, in my early 20s, when I was a total animal in the gym. It's just the difference now at the age of 44 being an animal versus, when I was in my early 20s is I know how to control that animal. Basically, the quality and the intent of the quality is there, and that's the reason why I've been able to last so long and have good longevity in the sport. Is I really know how to control my emotions. I know how to where and how to put my energy. And I think when I was in my early 20s, it was just all about slinging weight around and letting that animal get out of control, which the ego tends to be the dictator. And now the dictator now is my poise and my patience and my intelligence in the weight room. And that's going to carry me through 2016. I'm going to be an animal, but it's going to be a controlled animal. And the goal is to definitely keep myself getting stronger, maintaining my form. And when the time comes to take care of the aesthetics for 2017, then that's when I focus on the diet as far as like tightening things up and starting to trim down and come into my hopefully my all-time best in 2017 and really just kind of slaughter my 2014 self. And I think if I do that, then like I said, no matter what happens as far as placings, I'll be able to hold my head up pretty high. And So yeah, so the only thing I'm kind of a little bit disappointed in for the most part of not competing in 2016 is possibly having that opportunity to compete with my brother and my teammates. So that is a little bit of sadness there, but at the same time, I'm thinking big picture, and I feel what's best overall for me and my family. So, hopefully, you enjoyed, guys. For those young guys out there who want to compete too frequently, too often, just want you to kind of think about that. Think big picture.